It's also on the shoulders of the host county, that is Nairobi, to ensure that indeed this function goes on without hitches. And why don't we talk to the Nairobi Deputy Governor Polycarp Igathe? In fact, he's been meeting with some of the associations of residents associations within Nairobi, and that is at Asmara restaurant on Ngong Road, along Ngong Road. And he now joins us rather on the wider scape of things for the capital.
Well, first things first, Deputy Governor, we have dignitaries, VIPs coming in the numbers to actually witness as President Uhur Kenyatta takes the oath of office for the second time. Is Nairobi ready for the numbers and the security required for this?
Nairobi is more than ready, and we welcome them to a great city. We are going to show off. All our hoteliers are ready. The airport is going to be clean, and our people are going to show off their best manners on the day.
Well, talking about showing off, what can you show off of the 100 days that you have been in office as the county government?
Thank you very much for that question. I think one of the things to show off is a clear understanding of the challenge we have at hand to deliver the next 5 years. The challenge of an aging workforce in the city, which we shall overcome through voluntary early retirement. The challenge of debt and lack of revenue, which we are going to overcome through real focus on digitized revenue collection, and secondly, in providing services to residents so that they can comply to revenue. Revenue compliance in our city is below 10%.
Okay, Deputy.
That means 10% of the city residents actually pay revenue. So the other things that we have also achieved in the last few days is, I think we have a more structured water rationing program. There are very many residents who never used to get water in the past who are now getting it. We have contained that and created changes in management at the Nairobi Water, because water is a big issue. We are engaged with public transport vehicle operators to make a plan of how we are going to decongest the city. That amongst a few more, but largely we have also delivered strong votes to His Excellency Uhur Kenyatta. We gave him more votes than we gave him on 8th of August. But now that is behind us. It's time to work together as a nation and move forward.
And speaking of working together, critics have come to criticize that in the 100 days you said you would deliver, especially on cleaning the capital city and returning it to what it was before. This seems not to be going on, or if it is happening at a very slow pace. Why?
Oh, well, we welcome that, and we accept that we are not shooting at the standard we promised in terms of cleaning up the garbage. We started by entrusting the job to the people who were doing it before. They have disappointed us. We are now going to partner with the National Youth Service in their cohort system and with young people in estates and neighborhood association to start cleaning Nairobi. And also asking the residents themselves to rise up to the challenge of stopping to litter their own city and enforcing garbage laws and bylaws.
Let's talk about something else. I mean, you've mentioned the number of votes that you've delivered to the president, and that's what about under the bridge. But now, still in the same breath of your campaigns, you did promise that you would clear the streets of Nairobi of the hawkers and definitely of the congestion that is caused by matatus accessing the CBD. But so far, 100 days on, nothing much to show for that.
Mark, please don't talk about hawkers as if they are vermin. The hawker problem, the small-scale trader problem in the city, is caused by a collapse in the education system. We only have 1 out of 2 people going into secondary school from primary school in the county of Nairobi. So we produce over 200,000 low-skilled Kenyans who need to earn a living. Hawkers must earn a living. So let's stop talking at them as if they are not human beings.
Yeah, Deputy Governor,
number two, we are going to register Mark Masai. Number two, we are going to register them with the Medium, Small and Enterprises Authority of Kenya.
That is very well said.
We shall designate places for them. And right now in Karen, as I speak, I have pronounced that we are building markets
And that is welcome.
The entire city of Nairobi, where these hawkers will then be moved, and we have started the job.
And that is very much welcome. Many households, many people benefit from the hawkers, so it's not at all looking down on them. But this was a promise that you did indeed give. So we're just looking for tangible solutions, or even tangible issues that we can see on the ground that you have given. Having that this was something you promised as you were getting into office. But what can we hope for?
You can hope for a more cohesive, harmonious relationship. We understand that there are shop owners who hawkers have come to their front shops, and we will not accept that. We are going to register hawkers. We shall designate markets where they shall move, and that is what also they have asked for. We've already had a town hall. And we're also going to meet the owners of the shops, especially south on the other side of Tomboya Street, to agree with them how this program. And this program has started under the direction of my boss, Mike Mbovi Sonko.
Okay,
As I speak today, I'm holding the first resident town hall with Karen Langata District Association, listening to the people, accompanied by 60% of our cabinet. And next week I move to Harambee, to Komarok. We are going to be managing the city with Neighborhood Association as designed in our Neighborhood Act.
Okay, thank you, Deputy Governor Nairobi. That is Polycarp Igathe speaking to us.